What's up, Dolphins? Travis Wingfield here, the host of the Drive Time podcast on the Miami Dolphins Podcast Network, and I'm joined today by new Dolphins offensive lineman Connor Williams. Connor, how you doing, man? How's it feel to be here in Miami?
Oh, it's exciting. I'm so excited. You can feel the energy around the building and everything. Just so pumped to be here.
You mentioned the building. What do you think of the new building here? This is our second season here in Miami Gardens. What do you think of it all?
Oh, this thing's sick. I mean, it's definitely top of the line, and excited to get in here, start working out, and get in with it.
That's high praise coming from Frisco. I mean, you saw a good building over there too.
Yes, so, most definitely.
Out this way,
palm trees and everything, you can't beat it.
It looks pretty nice, especially at nighttime. The sunset, it looks perfect. But so I got to ask you this because my all-time favorite Dolphin is a Texas Longhorn. Any guess what that might be? It's Ricky Williams. So I'm curious.
Oh, Ricky.
Who is your all-time favorite Longhorn?
Growing up and watched him, I remember getting out of bed and watching Vince run for the roses. So I'd have to say Vince.
When you say getting out of bed, you mean?
Oh, I was in middle school. It was a school night, and I got out of bed and watched him run it. So I just remember that memory very fondly.
One of those rare opportunities where you get to stay up late and watch a football game, right? Because it was a special one, a big national championship
right,
game.
Right, exactly.
All that stuff. So before you got to Texas, I understood that you had aspirations of being a chef potentially.
Yeah, mom always said I could be a chef. So, I just cooking at home and everything. She was like, do what you're passionate about, go to cooking school and whatnot. And I was like, football trumps that. So
I think you made the right choice. But when you do get in the kitchen, what's your go-to dish to make?
Aubrey, my fiance, be able to tell you, but she likes the pasta. So I usually go pasta route.
Can't go wrong with the carbo loading.
No, not at all.
Especially for a big game. Yeah. So you're here in Miami now. What attracted you to the Miami Dolphins and this whole process in free agency?
Just with the new coaching staff and the scheme and the fit, it perfectly aligns, and just excited to be here. Just the sun, the team, everything. It's just a perfect fit.
You got the aqua hat on already. It pops, man. The color pops.
I look good in it?
You look great in it. You look great.
Thank you.
So you mentioned the scheme. What is it about Mike McDaniel and this Dolphin system? Do you think that really benefits your skill set on the offensive line?
Yeah, I've always been, I played tight end in high school, so I've always been the athletic type of offensive lineman. So being able to get out, move in space, run the rock, and that's all they say. So it's singing to me. So very excited.
Catch a bunch of touchdowns as a tight end?
One or two, maybe not.
Okay. Well, I know you're an athletic guy, so that definitely tracks as well here. But you mentioned Mike McDaniel, this Dolphins system, and there's plenty of offensive line coaching experience here with Frank Smith. John Embry has running game coordinator experience as well. How do you think all that experience on the offensive line can benefit you and this Dolphins team going forward?
Oh, just more heads at it. Being able to coach, being able to teach you technique and everything, and being able to pick up other people's brains. It's awesome. It's going to be a good family fit.
Remember when you got drafted by the Cowboys, you were kind of the fifth piece there, the final piece on a really good offensive line, and you guys had production for your entire career there in Dallas. Is there one thing you kind of took away from all the greatness you were surrounded by on that Cowboys offensive line?
I was privileged to be able to play next to such great guys and Hall of Famers, and just being able to watch them and watch how they go about their business and day in and day out. And I got drafted there when I was 20, so being able to learn from them at such a young age and develop into my own, it's an experience I want to be able to take back.
So last year I saw, just kind of going back over some of your tape, you had some untraditional snaps where you're kind of moving around in the backfield and going not going in motion, but in the backfield. And, Mike McDaniel used Trent Williams last year on some motion stuff with the 49ers. Have you seen that? Have you thought about that at all?
No, I haven't even thought about it. But, wherever I'm needed, I'm going.
It's kind of a dream, though, to get a head start, though, wouldn't it be?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
So there was a stretch of games last year where you came back onto the field and really performed late in the season, and is after overcoming some adversity within that season last year. How did that kind of happen for you? How did you learn from that process and get back onto the field and really produce for the Cowboys?
That's football. That's life. Adversity comes and it goes, and it's about handling the adversity. And I knew my day would come again, and it came quicker than I thought. And just got back on the field and playing football at the end of the day. You're playing with heart, you're playing with passion, and you're playing the game that you always played as a kid. So it's not much more to it.
Yeah, we love to see that down here, especially. And I want to go back to the Texas talk right here because you're going to reunite with one of your former Longhorn teammates in Brandon Jones. Have you guys stayed in touch? Good to see a familiar face here.
I'm excited to see him. I haven't talked to him in a while, and I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to be able to link up with him.
Yeah, he's a pretty energetic guy here that we have, and a lot of those guys down here in the building, so you'll fit right in with them.
Right on.
So as we get going here, what are you most excited about this opportunity? It could be football, the culture of South Florida, some food maybe. You talk about being a chef. Dealer's choice. What are you most excited about here with the Miami Dolphins?
You know what? born and raised in Texas my whole life, went to UT and everything. Being able to get out of that bubble and a new fresh start with some new energy, a new team, new faces and everything, just excited for the next step.
Is there anything that you have to check off your bucket list down here, like whether it's going out to the Everglades, maybe want to go see a Miami Heat game? What's one thing you're looking forward to doing away from the football field?
Oh, I guess we're going to have to drive down to the Keys, huh?
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that. All good, man. Connor Williams, New Dolphins offensive lineman. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Pleasure.